What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Myles out of Holiday World in Dallas, Texas, and today we're taking a look at this 2022 Keystone Passport 2870 RL. So this is going to be a little bit of a less expensive travel trailer option with opposing slide outs, which is going to give you an island kitchen, and I really like that it has a wardrobe closet in the bedroom. So in addition to your closets on both sides of the bed, you do have a separated wardrobe closet. So I think this is really one of those RVs that is good for either somebody that wants a bigger, more comfortable camping space if you're just using it for travel, or if you're looking to full time in something and you're not wanting to spend some more money on something like maybe say a Cougar here, or maybe like a Grand Design Reflection. Travel trailers that could be upwards of 20 grand more than something like this Passport. This is a great option that is going to get you into something with a lot of space that will be comfortable for a lot of people. So let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm super excited that you're here. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you do get something out of this video, consider hitting the like button down below and definitely hit that subscribe button, as I upload new videos almost every single day of the week throughout the entire year and show a lot of never before seen RVs. So hit that subscribe button, and then if you didn't know, I am in a sales position, so I do not get paid by my company or by any manufacturers to make these videos. I do these on my own time in hopes of finding somebody like you that might be interested in purchasing this RV, and I would love to be a part of making that experience a memorable one for you. So you can go down to the first link down below in the description if you are interested in purchasing this RV, and you can leave me your contact information through that link there so that I can get in touch with you in helping you purchase this RV. That's all I got for y'all. Let's get into the video. I'm really excited to announce that we now have 100% Spanish-speaking RV tours online. Thanks to my father-in-law, who now works with me, we've been making videos that are 100% in Spanish on his YouTube page. There's links down below in the description of this video to find those, or you can just search RVs con Luis, and you will be able to find those pages there. He is also in a sales position, so if you or a family member speaks Spanish and would rather work with him, he is also here to help as well in regards to purchasing your RV. And if you or a family member would like to see tours of these RVs in Spanish, you now have access to those. So search RVs con Luis, go watch his videos there, and subscribe to his channel. All right, y'all, so again, this is a 2022 Keystone Passport 2870 RL, and I did say 2022. I know a lot of y'all have been watching my channel and seen a ton of 2023 videos coming out. Now, for most of those, I had to travel to Indiana to get those videos. We do have a handful of 2023 RVs sprinkled out throughout our lot here, but the majority of what we have currently is 2022 models that we need to get rid of before we're gonna get these 2023s in stock, which is a great thing for y'all if you're looking to purchase. Right now, this is something where these 2022 models are significantly discounted and going to be much less expensive than a 2023. So we're looking at this 2022 here. This is part of the Passport GT series. Now, there are two series from Passport. Their GT series, and then they have their SL series, which I'm gonna walk down here real quick and just show you the SL series. So you can see that down here. Now, right away, you can see there's a difference in the profile of the trailers. The GT series is definitely a bigger profile overall. You also have on the GT series this automotive grade fiberglass front cap, and then on this SL series, it is more of this like softer fiberglass shell on there. So some differences with that. Your GT series also come with a fireplace, where the SL series do not. Barreled ceiling in there, where the SL series has a flat ceiling. Some differences like that. So the SL series is going to be an even less expensive Passport option, and then Passport GT is getting you into a little bit more of a higher level trailer, but still not at a super high price point compared to other things out there. So that'll also point to, if you are looking at this and you're like, okay, I really like maybe this layout here, but we're willing to spend a little bit more money to get some more features, then something like the Cougar model over here, or maybe like these Outbacks here, where Outback has two series as well, but the full Outbacks are going to be like the next steps up from what Passport is, if you're wanting to spend some more money to get some more features, like maybe a bigger TV or washer dryer connections or something along those lines. All right, so let's go inside first. We're gonna take a look through the inside real fast, and then we'll come back outside to look at the specs and everything on the outside once we've gone through the inside. So as we come inside here, you have opposing slide outs on this travel trailer. So this here is a slide out there, this whole wall, and this whole wall is a slide out here, giving you room for an island kitchen. And this trailer here, it's only gonna be about 34 feet maybe, so not too terribly long. Definitely going to be towable by a lot of different modern half-ton trucks. You get all of your big campsite windows all along this side here, so you can see out into your campsite. You probably saw as well, you do have 2 awnings there. Talking about the controls real quick, let me close this door here and show your controls here, because they are manual switches. Now, one thing I like about the manual switches, especially like as I was just putting out the awnings, you have one awning control right here, and then you do have another awning control right here, and with these manual switches, you can actually put both awnings out at the same time. When you have something like a touchscreen control panel, you can only do one awning at a time, so that helps speed up that process a little bit. You have your legless dinette table here, so coming down underneath here, you can see there are no legs down underneath here, and this table is just screwed into the sidewall, so if you wanted to take this out, it's just removing some screws and you can put whatever you want in this space here. And then you do have these nice chairs here. I thought they might have storage down underneath them, but they do not. So it is just a cushion right there. And then it looks like, yeah, no storage underneath the table. It is just a freestanding table there. The carpet down underneath here, this is like a woven marine grade PVC material. So it's kind of like an outdoor rug type of deal here, where this is very flexible, very rigid. You can see again, your floors are wrapped down underneath here as well. And then this is going to give you a strong material that's not carpet, so it's not going to, you know, take up dirt the way that carpet will and things like that. In most instances, you'll just be sweeping that just like you would a hard floor to clean it. 2 recliners here. These are going to be pull strap recliners. So you'll pull on this strap right there. Those will recline out. And as far as laying back, I hate when they do this, because every one of these is capable of laying back, and they're currently just put too close to the wall there. So if you need to lay it back, they just need to come out a couple inches, and then you can lay this recliner all the way back. Which is definitely something I would be doing. Now, nice thing about these floor plans like this is directly across from your recliners is your TV and your fireplace. So you can see there you have that right across from you. This TV does swivel out, so not even, actually doesn't even really swivel. You can see it's kind of pushed back into this boxed out space, so you can pull this out further so it is sitting closer to you, and then maybe have some storage space back behind there with that being out permanently if you wanted to do that. Now, the one thing I will say is this TV here looks to be about maybe a 42-inch monitor or so. I don't know the exact size, but it's definitely not a 50-inch. It's probably about a 42. So if you are wanting a bigger TV, that is something where you would jump up in price a little bit to maybe something like, we even have like our Bullet Premier line, something like an Outback, Cougar, things like that. We'll give you a bigger TV with similar floor plans to what this is in a lot of those models. Do have the fireplace in here, so that is going to be an electric heat source for you. So this will put out heat. You're going to have 4 different color options on there as well. And that'll do a really great job heating up this space in here. Right now in Dallas, it's about 55 degrees out here. So it's pretty comfortable to just lounge around in a hoodie, but it would be a little cold if I was just sitting out here for a long period of time. And in days where there's temperature like this fireplace alone will be definitely enough to get this living space here and somewhere in that 60-degree range at least to make it more comfortable for you. So definitely nice to have that. Real quick, before we get into the kitchen area, you have your sofa here. This will pull out to make into about a queen-size bed almost. You can see it's a pretty wide sofa. So you do have a lot of space there for seating, or for sitting. I don't know why that sounded weird when I said seating, but for sitting. And then this here will pull out. It's a trifold sofa, so it will make into a bed in this space if you do need additional sleeping. Really big storage spaces on both sides of your sofa, and then you do have pockets down underneath here as well. Outlets on both sides of the sofa, and then big windows along this back wall as well. Now on all of your windows, you are going to have pull down blackout shades. So you'll have the pull down blackout shades on here, and then you'll have storage up through here that's all unobstructed all the way through there. Barreled ceiling in here, so your ceiling height is going to be about 7 feet tall or so, maybe like 6'9". It's hard to guess exactly without getting a tape measure on it, but it's going to be somewhere around that 6'9" to 7 foot range, I believe. And you can see how it's curved there to do that. With your AC system, as we're looking up at the roof, you do have the blade AC vents in here, so these are going to push air out in a 360-degree motion. So you'll get better airflow out of these than like a directional vent, and those are going to help more evenly disperse the air to cool down the overall space of the trailer much quicker than a directional vent will. So that's something Keystone's been doing for a long time. You have your AC unit here. This one is the one that is ducted. You also open and close this panel here for if you want air shooting directly out of here, or you close that to send it all through your ducting system there. There's another AC in the bedroom, so this does have the second AC option because the second AC is not standard on this model. That one is in the bedroom back there, so we'll look at that when we get back there. All right, in your kitchen space and your storage, first of all, let's start with by the TV area. You do have some pull-up drawer space here. I guess these are cabinet doors here. Other nice touch too, you have hidden hinges. So there's a lot of other travel trailers in this price range where your hinges will be exposed. Not like a big deal or anything, but it is just a cleaner, more modern look with those hidden hinges behind there. And then this is a really large storage space back there. Then down underneath here, these flip up, and same thing, those shelves go all the way to the back wall there. So there are two really big storage spaces there. Then you have a designated pantry. So nice big pantry space all throughout here. Then next to that, you have your stove and oven. This is a Furrion 3-burner stove with the glass cover to give you more countertop space. That flips up like so. You have your oven down underneath here, and then a storage drawer down beneath there. These are drying racks or prep racks, whatever they, however you may use them to go on top of the sink. And then you have 4 more drawers here next to your oven. Prep space here, you do have outlet here as well, and then this is a fake tile backsplash, but I love the black and white color there. I think that looks really nice and modern. And then storage here next to the microwave. Have a microwave here with no turntable, so pretty interesting. They use what is called this diamond wave technology, I suppose, where you don't need a turntable there, and that's going to allow you to fit like rectangular dishes in there and whatnot, and give you a little bit more space considering this is a smaller than residential microwave. Going to your island, so you have nice prep space on both sides of the sink. It's not exactly centered. As you can see, you have a little bit more counter space to the right than to the left, but it is a big single basin stainless steel sink, black faucet that does have the removable head there, and then coming down to your right, you have your 4 pull-out drawers for storage. Obviously, your storage down underneath the sink. See down underneath here, you have your storage space all there. And then to the left, you have these little cubby pockets here in the island. So those go back about a foot or so. It might be a little over a foot, maybe like 14 inches. And as far as outlets in this area go, no outlets on this side. Oh, there it is. Outlet right there on that side of the island, and outlet right there. So you can plug in multiple different things in your island setting there. 12-volt refrigerator. So this is going to run off your battery system, and you do have a 200-watt solar panel on the roof to help keep your batteries charged as well. Then down through there, you can see all your storage space, or your refrigerator space. Because it's not a propane refrigerator, you don't have any propane coils back there, giving this more room as well. Speakers are in the ceiling, so you have your Jensen sound system here with a speaker there and a speaker there. So your sound system there will fill this trailer nicely when you have stuff, whether it's music playing or any audio from the TV. Then in this area, you have kind of your whole, what people will use as like a coffee bar. Maybe this is where the air fryer is going to go, whatever it may be. You have storage all throughout here, so this is all unobstructed all the way through. Glass backed doors there, so you do have, or I guess a glass panel, not glass back, but a glass panel door there for your cabinets. Nice big area here to put different accessories and kitchen items. And then you do have an outlet on this wall as well. And then you have 2 big pull-out drawers here. So these are a little bit deeper than the rest of the drawers inside of your kitchen area. So those will give you additional storage there. Another outlet down here as well. And that's pretty much everything in this area. So looking at the price real quick, the MSRP on this is going to be right at $60,000. So when we're talking about price, you can see all the additional options on there. Something like maybe like a Cougar or a Grand Design Reflection, like those are going to be more in that $70,000 to $80,000 range for similar floor plans to this as far as MSRP goes. So that's kind of where that price difference is at with the Passport. And then if you haven't watched many of my videos before, I am in a sales position, so I would love to personally help you out and assist you in purchasing this RV. That MSRP price that you saw there is not the sales price. I don't remember the exact sales price that we have this listed at online, but it's somewhere in the 40,000 range. So, you know, over $10,000 off the MSRP. And I believe it's in like the low 40s, if I remember correct. So I would love to have the opportunity to help you in assisting you in purchasing your next RV. If this is something that you like, or maybe you've seen something else that you like, there's a link down below in the description of this video where you can send me your contact information, or you can just text me at the number on the screen there, and I would love to get in touch with you and see what I can do to help you out and get you in this RV and get you a great deal. So reach out to me there. Keep in mind I am in Dallas, Texas, if you didn't catch that at the beginning of the video. And then let's go back towards the bedroom. Spot for a Wi-Fi router here, so if you do need Wi-Fi and LTE, the router would just go right here. All your wiring is right behind that plate there. And then as we go back this way, you're going to have your bathroom in here. Now, a couple things that I like about the bathroom, and then a couple things I don't like. First of all, I'll start with what I don't like since I just recognized it. Sink is pretty small. Not something that I couldn't work with. And in all transparency as well, I was for a period of time thinking about living in an RV, and this was one of my top contenders. This was like top 3. So these are all kind of ideas as I rattle out some of these that I was literally thinking for myself. Sink was a little small, but nothing I didn't feel like I couldn't work with. And then back behind here, you have all this shelving space. Now the reason this doesn't go back further is because on the other side of this wall is a wardrobe closet in the bedroom. So we'll see that in a little bit. You have your toilet down underneath here. This is a plastic toilet, so if you did want to upgrade this to a porcelain toilet, 1, you can upgrade this to a porcelain toilet, or 2, you can pay for a little bit more expensive trailer and get one that has a porcelain toilet. But again, something I feel like I could perfectly well live with and wouldn't, you know, mess up my experience in the RV having something like that. Because my family, we have had multiple RVs with plastic toilets, so it's not a super big deal to me. Medicine cabinet here. Open this up, you can see you have a couple different shelves there. And then in your shower, I like that this dips down a little bit. So although they do raise it to fit all your water connections down underneath there, it does drop back down after you step in. So you have almost like an 8-inch deep kind of tub here if you were to plug that drain. And then when you step in here, it's a nice big, almost square shape. It's a little bit more rectangular than square, but it's a nice big space. Your ceiling height in here, it is about 6'2" to right here. And so I would comfortably sit in the skylight area, being that I'm about 6'2" or so. And this here does sit right at about the peak of my forehead, so I wouldn't actually have to duck too much to get under here. I would have to duck to like rinse off my head, but not by a whole lot. And you can probably be about 6'5" and still fit in here with the skylight there. So I know not everybody is wanting a shower where they have to be up in the skylight. Again, if you're concerned about that, it's kind of hard to find travel trailers really that are going to have a taller ceiling height, but there are some if you go up in a higher price range that will have, you know, just the overall construction of the trailer in general will be a little bit bigger to give you a little bit more ceiling height in the bathroom there. Do have your shelving space built out there as well for different soaps and whatnot. And that is everything in your bathroom. That brings us back to the bedroom area. You do have a motion activated kind of safety guide light right there. I forgot to. I was feeling like it was a little dark in here. There you go. Have a light right there as well that you can turn on. And then when you go back into the bedroom, it's going to be a 60-inch by 80-inch queen. So I do like that this is a queen bed that I can easily lay on and my feet don't hang off the end. And again, I'm 6'2". So if you're, you know, under 80 inches tall, really if you're probably about 6'5" and under, in most cases your feet should not be hanging off the end of this bed there. And you have your wardrobe storage on both sides here, one here and then one on the other side right there, plus your unobstructed storage up above. Have a nice finish there on your headboard area, and then nice big long tabletop space or bedside space that you have on both sides of the bed to fit plenty of items there, plus outlets and USB ports on both sides of the bed. Now your outlets with yellow stickers on them, those are going to be inverted outlets. So what that means is if you wanted to install an inverter on this RV and add onto your solar package and battery capacity, you could then start getting power to some of your outlets inside the RV off of solar without ever having to be plugged into any sort of electrical source on the outside of the trailer. You have your second AC in this space here. Now this is just going to be a dump down AC, so this is not ducted into the system. So this here is to help keep this bedroom cool. You do have a vent here as well, so if you don't have this AC on, you still will be getting airflow from the other AC out here back into the bedroom. And then there are ways to make it so that the air out here from this AC flows to this vent back here by twisting the other vents in a direction so that the air flows past those vents. So you don't need to use this AC, but this is here on your hotter days if you need to just cool down this space more efficiently or quicker or anything like that. Nice big spot on the wall here for a TV. So you can see this is a very large wall here. You could fit a very nice sized TV on this wall there with your TV plugs right up there. Do not have pull down blackout shades in the bedroom. That is something I wish that it did have, is the pull down blackout shades, but you have the black pleated shades here in your bedroom area. And then back here, this is another reason I really like this model. Is there a light up in here? Of course, there is not a light. Couldn't recall if there was or not. But you have this additional wardrobe closet here. So you can see you have your clothing rod there, a shelf down here, and some space in there. So additional wardrobe closet that you have in this area so that you can store more items. Now, one thing that if you're looking to live in this that a lot of people seem to really have high up on their list as a want is washer dryer connections. So this one does not have washer dryer connections. If you're planning on living in an RV park and you're planning on living in this RV, keep in mind most of them do have washer dryer facilities available, or at least a good number of them. So that is something that is not always a need that a lot of people rank higher up on their priority scale than it may necessarily need to be. And if you do want a floor plan that is similar to this floor plan layout here, there are other brands, again, such as like Cougar and Outback, that will have a similar layout to this. This one here is a 2870, so something like a 328 RL from Outback. That'll be the same style floor plan layout, but it's gonna be about 4 to 5 feet longer to give you room to make that area deeper to add a washer dryer. Actually, sorry, Outback actually has an east to west facing king bed in the bedroom, so the washer dryer is in the corner there. But those options are available as well. But again, if you're just more budget conscious and want to get a less expensive trailer, feel like that is something that's not needed for you, this is a great option. So that's something to consider there. And then that's everything on the inside, really. I don't think I missed much of it. Oh, last thing, flooring underneath here. Your subflooring underneath here is what is called hyperdeck flooring. So it's about this thick. And you can see the examples on the screen of what that hyperdeck flooring looks like. It's going to be polypropylene, fiberglass, and block foam layers there. So it's 2-pound condensed block foam, which is higher condensed package than you get on something like maybe even say like a sidewall on an RV. It's typically about 1.5 pounds. So really dense there. And then the polypropylene layer on top is more firm than wood, it's stronger than wood, and it's more lightweight than wood. The whole thing in general is more lightweight than wood. So it keeps the weight down on the trailer, and it is not susceptible to water damage, as it could be theoretically fully submerged in water and not incur any water damage there. So really strong, durable floor that Keystone uses in these lighter weight trailers that has been really successful for them and will work really well for you over time. All right, that's everything on the inside. Let's go outside. Start with our specs as we go outside. So kind of backtrack here. Again, see the 2 awnings there. We'll get back to that in just a second. But let's run over here and look at the specs real quick. Drop this down, and you can see it is right at a dry weight of 6,990 pounds. Have a cargo carrying capacity of 1,211. And then that's going to give you a gross vehicle weight rating of 8,600 pounds. So most modern half-ton trucks are not going to have a problem towing something like this. And then on something like this as well, if you just wanted to get this transported somewhere, keep in mind those options are available as well, so you don't always have to have the truck that is capable to pull something like this, because transportation options are always there as well. Slam latch doors there for your baggage doors, so these will just slam shut like so you don't have to mess with little metal clips or anything like that. And then you do have your latch right there that will hold it open. Water connections all in this enclosed compartment there, so everything will flow through that hole there when you feed your hoses up through there. And you do have a hot and cold outdoor shower area. 15 amp solar charge controller here, and that is working with your 200-watt solar panel on the roof to monitor the charge going to your batteries. It does come with an app, so you can see how long until your batteries are charged and other useful information there. And then here you can see it's prep to add an inverter. So if you did want to add an inverter, you do have a prep, or all the prep work for the wiring already done there. Aluminum framing on this RV, so all your framing is aluminum, as you can see there. Welds on both sides of all of your frame connections as well. And also like nicely finished out with like just an extra wood piece there to kind of, you know, hide the wood framing back behind there, just to give it a little bit more of a, you know, finished look, I suppose. But just a little thing there. Close this up. Actually, let's just leave it open. We'll come back around this way. You're gonna have two 20-pound propane bottles up front, and then spot for your batteries here. So you can fit multiple batteries in this area, or maybe you want like one big 270 amp hour battery. That would fit here as well. You have your battery disconnect switch here. This is what Keystone calls a gigi box. So all of your wiring here comes condensed into this one panel, so it's not a big, you know, jumbled up mess here in this area. And then this is where if you want to just kill all the power to your batteries, like once I'm done filming this trailer and I don't want to go through and turn off every single light individually, I'm just going to turn that into the power off position and then head back inside and know that no power is running to the batteries. Two awnings outside, so you do have an awning in the, on the slide out there, and then an awning here, two outdoor speakers, and then you do have LED light strips underneath each awning there. So whether your awning is in or out, you do get use of the LED lights on both light strips there. So that's going to illuminate in the nighttime this whole entire space underneath here. Doesn't really translate well during the day, but at night those definitely illuminate this whole area here really nicely. Electric stabilizers, so your stabilizers here will be powered. Don't get this confused with auto leveling, because these are not designed or intended to level the trailer. They are just to stabilize it so it doesn't shake while you're walking back and forth. And then coming down underneath here, you can see that your underbelly is fully enclosed. So all your water tanks and water lines sit above the insulation in this enclosed underbelly here. So all of your water tanks and water lines are in the same cavity as your ducting for your furnace. So whenever your furnace is running, that is going to make sure your water tanks also are staying warm and are not freezing, as they are in that same cavity there. That is, oh, and you have your solid steps here going in and out as well. So nice solid step. Let's see, trying to see anything else. You have some pretty cool looking wheels on here. There's nothing real special underneath here with like the wheels or suspension system. It's a pretty standard leaf spring suspension, but the wheels do look cool on there that you got, or the rims. Coming back this way, it is a cable driven slide out for both your slides. So you have the cable slide mechanism. This is gonna push and pull all four corners of your slide in and out evenly each time, so that it doesn't, you know, slope down or mess up the floor or anything like that going in and out. So have that cable driven slide mechanism there. Spare tire on the bumper, so you do have that already in place, and then two reverse lights. They are LED lights, plus prep space for a backup camera if you did want to install a backup camera. Does come with a ladder on it as well, so you can get up onto your roof. So you have access to get up there. You're gonna have your two ACs up there, 200-watt solar panel, your wine guard, 360-degree omnidirectional antenna. That is also gonna work with your Wi-Fi if you install a Wi-Fi router. And then that's pretty much everything. A couple of attic vents up there as well, so air from your attic can escape as well. And I believe that's just about everything. 50 amp connection right there for your power plug. You do have storage in the rear bumper down through there, so you can put things like your sewer hose in that rear bumper. And slide out here. Oh, this is a vent in your kitchen area, so if you are cooking, those smells there will vent out from your stove, so you have that there as well. And last thing, you have black and gray tank for your bathroom here, will all dump there, and then you do have a gray tank dump valve down underneath this area right here. So that'll be just for your kitchen sink in that area. So that's just gonna be soapy water that will be coming out of there, and then your black and gray tanks for your bathroom will come out of that spot. And that is pretty much everything on this Passport 2870 RL. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below, and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you are interested in this RV, or maybe any RV that you've seen out there, as you can see, I got quite a few of them here behind me. I'm here to help you out. I would love to help you out. I'm located in Dallas, Texas, and if there's anything I can do, you can text me at the number on the screen, or even better, there's an inquiry link down below where you can send me your contact information and I can get in touch with you as soon as I'm available. See what we can do to help you get into your next RV. So that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, I'll see you out camping.